Love is not condescension, never that, nor books, nor any marking on paper, nor what people say of each other. Love is a tree with branches reaching into eternity and roots set deep in eternity. And no trunk. Have you seen it? The mind cannot. Your desiring cannot. The longing you feel for this love comes from inside you. When you become the friend, your longing will be as the man in the ocean who holds to a piece of wood. Eventually, wood, man, and oceans become one swaying being. Shams Tabriz, the secret of God. I apologize for the roughness here, but I cannot see anyone, so I'm having to coordinate with people who are already busy. So it's in the burner spirit of working things out. Cuga and Hallix wrote out some information, but I'll preface that with my own observation. I first heard of Cuga some years ago when I first came to BURN2 and found him busily in the center of just about everything. It's in the burner. And then Hallix, a few years later, became a lamplighter, so I was there when she was initiated. And so I've watched their careers progress, and so here's what they wrote together. Cuga was introduced to BURN2 in 2013 after being introduced to Second Life a few years earlier. In real life, Cuga had been going to Burning Man since 1996, so it was not a surprise that he felt right at home at BURN2. He became involved with content creation in Second Life and OpenSim, including a lot of vehicle scripting, which led him to become the DMV lead, that's the Department of Mutant Vehicles, at BURN2. Hallix was introduced to BURN2 and Second Life from an interview about the Octoburn Regional during the Burning Man webcast. She found the URL to the playa posted on the BURN2 website and was taken directly to the event after creating an account. Since she skipped over the SL tutorial for newcomers, which is a good thing, by clicking on the URL, had to get a bit of help from Matcha and Zoran, the greeters on shift at the time. They became her first SL friends. She wandered the playa, marveling at the art, learning to dance, and making new friends. The most memorable thing for her was how friendly and welcoming everyone was. Upon entering a sound camp, everyone shouted, "Hello, Hallix! Welcome home!" Having always been invisible at events in the real world, being noticed and welcomed was unexpected and greatly appreciated. It truly felt like home. And then Hallix received an invitation to a party at the Thunderdome, hosted by the DMV lead, Cuga. As she swung from the center hoop, she didn't feel like someone who had just wandered into a party. She felt like a part of the party. Cuga welcomed Hallix aboard the pirate ship art car to ride out into the playa while it burned, her first art car ride and first burn experience. Hallix danced in the embers of the man as it burned at the end of the event, enriched by the lamplighters, burners, and B2 staff. It was something that she would never forget and wanted to become part of. Hallix started coming to the weekly meetings. She helped with events by making posters, building art, learning to script, and even to organizing a hunt with her best friend, Shimmy, whom she was thrilled to have join her in this creative and then community. She joined the Lamplighters and the DMV. She went from making her own art cars to helping others with theirs as a DMV mechanic. A little grease under the fingernails never hurts. As wonderful as the burn had been for Hallix up to that point, the best was yet to come. Hallix created a lighthouse art car, a replica of a real art car from Burning Man that had blocked the webcam's view of the man during the man burn. She and Cuga worked together to script the lighthouse to burn for a skit that he, Piano Man, and Rangers organized for the Octoburn, Metamorphoses Man Burn. Cuga drove the lighthouse in front of everyone to block their view of the man, while Piano Man arrested him and burned down the lighthouse. Cuga and Hallix spent all of Octoburn Metamorphosis together, jumping from camp to camp, viewing art, and dancing. Their most memorable camp party was the first one they attended together, Organica Camp, with DJ Petor Grigovic, spinning tunes that quickly became their favorite. Since then, Cuga and Hallix have made it a Saturday date night to hear Petor play at Organica. Neither Cuga nor Hallix had any intention of finding a partner in Second Life. They both had the same goal of enjoying BURN2. Their friendship unexpectedly progressed into something more. It grew from building and scripting together to date nights of dancing, movie nights, cuddled on the couch, and shared homes, both in Second Life and in Open Sim. Cuga and Hallix got engaged on the night of July 5th on a secluded beach beneath the stars. They knew the perfect place to get married, Octoburn Multiverse. BURN2, Burning Man, exists In an interesting balance of tradition and cutting-edge newness, everybody is striving for new things, and yet we have a lot of skills that are shared, and rings are one such. Rings have been associated with weddings for a very long time because people are fascinated by rings because there's no end to a ring, no end, no beginning, and so they symbolize love that has no beginning and no end. And as Cuga wrote, Hallix, just as this ring I give you today is a circle without end, my love for you is eternal. Just as it is made of incorruptible substance, my commitment to you will never fail. And that's a thought that will last through the ages. So the ring is endless, and we've started an endless series of relationships here. And with the ring exchange, what used to be two independent embers have now combined into one flame here at Burning Man. So I welcome a new couple into the world here of Burning Man, and they're going to prove it for us. I'm getting the impression that this being BURN2, no one is going to leave as long as there's music. But Hallix and Cuga want to go and take some photographs, but they promise that there will be a reception at 4 o'clock, which I think will be over at the Thunderdome. And, well, I think it's a pretty safe bet that there will be music there. So I'm going to shut my stream down so that people can mosey on their way over to the reception area, and I can go collapse. So thank you all for coming. This was beautiful. So thank you all for joining your energy to that of Hallix and Cuga for this, just as you've done all these years to make Burning Man happen here in Second Life. So give yourselves a pat on the back and burn on.